Dragons. They're literally in the name. The coolest and deadliest monster, right? Wrong. That challenge rating sure is spooky, but I'm gonna explain in this series exactly why challenge rating is a joke and more of an extremely loose guideline than a rule. A party of 4 bards is gonna perform a lot differently than 4 bear totem barbarians. I'm gonna flash all of the rules on screen right now. Also, they're in the description. In this video, I'll only be talking about Wyrmlings. Alternate title for this video, How to Bully Children. First, we have brass and copper dragons. At challenge rating 1, there have to be 2 of them for the encounter to be deadly. At level 1, you aren't going to be able to have any of the trademark abilities to break encounters. So you can't have the wizard tell a joke so funny that the dragon forgets the druids just turned into 2 polar bears that the sorcerer decided should be able to fly. There are very few options for how to deal with this threat, but looking at the dragon's stat block, it's pretty obvious what classes to pick. 4 half-orc wizards. Warning for the rest of the series, this beats a lot of things because magic missile is the spell equivalent of playing rock, paper, scissors and picking gun. Or picking gun in D&D. Half-orcs have the ability Relentless Endurance. Once per day when they drop to 0 HP, they can decide they don't feel like dying and drop to 1 HP instead. The first thing the dragons will do is use both breath weapons on one wizard. We'll call him Blintly. Blintly is going to cast Absorb Elements to say fuck you to the dragons. He might regret that. Oh, look at that! What you're seeing on screen right now is a bunch of math. What's the probability Blintly the wizard goes down on the first turn? 25%. It's less for the brass dragon, but I'm not doing that math twice. So let's assume the worst case scenario. Blintly fails both saves, goes down, and the remaining 3 cast Magic Missile. 3 Magic Missiles will kill a brass or copper dragon 99% of the time. As for the remaining dragon, even if it gets its breath weapon back, it can't deal enough damage to down another wizard. Alright, here's a bunch of numbers. What do they say? The Magic Missile kills dragons. The rest of the Wyrmlings can actually kill a level 1 wizard, so they're deadly in a 4v1. The strongest of them is the Gold Wyrmling, so if you can beat it, you can beat all of them. It has 60 HP and the breath weapon does a maximum of 40 damage. Hot take, that's a lot of damage. Okay, so Blintly will only outright die 0.3% of the time. I can live with that. Let's make the bold assumption that that doesn't happen. If all 4 wizards cast Magic Missile, there's a... Yeah, they don't kill it. Alright guys, I hate to break it to you. Blintly's fucked. According to this, there's a 51% chance that Blintly dies. But he's out of spell slots, so we don't need him anyway. The next turn, the remaining 3 wizards cast Magic Missile again, killing the dragon 99.7% of the time. That, it sucks for Blintly, but I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Oh, what's that you say? Absorb Elements doesn't work on poison damage, so green dragons are gonna be an issue? With their 38 hit points? No, they're not. And finally, the red dragon Wyrmling, the strongest dragon. Now the characters are level 2. It's the exact same strategy. 4 half-orc wizards, Magic Missile, dead dragon, dead or Blintly. So that's how you beat dragons. See you next time when I talk about beholders.